annoncé avant-hier, la première préoccupation de la population, à plus de 88%, c'est la création, c'est un emploi, c'est d'avoir un emploi. La deuxième chose, c'est la stabilisation des prix. Donc, voilà pourquoi le secteur privé peut jouer un très grand rôle dans les deux secteurs, dans la création d'emplois et la stabilisation des prix de produits de première nécessité. Donc, je suis très content d'être là pour partager, pour participer à cette discussion. Et comme je dis, le gouvernement haïtien est prêt à travailler avec vous pour vous encourager à investir au plus, créer plus d'emplois. Et bien entendu, on est à l'écoute de toute stratégie visant cet objectif. Merci.
I happen to be the president of an insurance company, and very often we are asked, why isn't there more life insurance savings in the country? The reality is, as an insurance company, it's very dangerous to insure the life of an individual because we're not sure of his identity. So what we do, we rely very much on people who already have access to credit in the banking system, and we insure them. But that's a very small portion. So when you were addressing us earlier, and you said how important it is to spread the pie. To spread the pie, we have to start by identifying who the components of the pie will be. So I just wanted to bring this to the table. I really have discussed this several times also with the government. This is a priority, but it's a very costly priority, and maybe we don't have all the technology it takes to do today those two things. Identify the population, secondly, identify the land through good cadastres. Thank you.
I think that if I want to leave you with a conclusion is that this is a very positive trend. You've been following Haiti since 1988, and I'm sure that maybe it's not always been the case, but through this concrete example, like the project that I'm leading and others, we see that change is not only on the way, but it's there. So
another thing we're doing is using the training program called the Business Edge. We have trained more than 3,000 people. So basically, and that 3,000 people is going to train more. So there's a plan going on. We are going to expand the human capacity building. So all in all, we are very hopeful by working with you all, particularly we commit to the inclusive model. We can, the 5 year, 10 years time, really develop the private sector into such a vibrant part of the economy, really move Haiti to the next level.
I am more hopeful than I've ever been in the 20-some years that I've been watching this country. But I hope also that we can agree on some of those values. We want growth, we want job creation, we want to be inclusive of young people, inclusive of women, and then move down the path where we, by providing health, education, and social protection, that we build the foundation for future growth with the young people of today. That's what we know from the evidence that helps societies grow. So that's who we are, and I'm so encouraged by Jerry, what you told me. I think you're right. I think change is already happening, but I think there's still quite a ways to go. We will be watching very carefully. We'll be offering support whenever we can. Around the table, our team is one of the best teams. We're focusing on this and trying to get our best people focused on this particular issue. And so I thank you for coming. And I just can't wait to see what Haiti's going to look like in 5 or 10 years when our greatest hopes and dreams come true.